I love this game. I love this game so much. And here we are. Great Ace Attorney 2. Resolve. Are you guys ready? I sure as hell am. So you guys better be. You don't have a choice.
Tomorrow, I shall be standing in court.
Oh no, okay, wow, that is how they start this.
Only time in my life. As a lawyer.
She's dead.
So please, I ask for your guidance. Kazuma-sama.
Oh shit, that's a plot twist. Episode 1, The Adventure of the Blossoming Attorney. Wait, that means that we don't get to see Sholmes. Fuck. I feel like pulling a Sholmes move right now. What prey can I kick? I must kick something down. Ah! You look so gallant and dashing. Sorry? And when I fall under your intense gaze, well, it makes me rather bashful. Goodness, don't think she knows. She hasn't realized who I am. Aren't you supposed to be best friends? I think she's my girlfriend, yeah. I don't know, this is, I guess we're girlfriends now. She was supposed to be my best friend and she doesn't even recognize me as her best friend, so clearly we just jumped the gun to dating. We're girlfriends, that's cute. If even your best friend can't see through the disguise, I think we can relax. Oh, wait, am I dressed up? I'm so sorry I didn't say something sooner, Ray. No, what are you doing? What's going on? What? That varsity uniform, that varsity cap, that varsity cape, that varsity badge. Look at you. You look for all the world just like a student of the Imperial Yume University, a male student. Oh, she was hitting, oh, okay, not girlfriends. Never mind. So Giselle Brett is dead. Nothing of value was lost. Except maybe the hat. The hat was very magical and I wish we could have deciphered how it functioned, but that's okay. Oh my god. Oh, gee. But look at that little twirl. So cute. Nice. Susato be looking good. Ryutaro Naruto. She's claiming to be like my brother once. And those wild, wide eyes aren't doing you any favors. She's taken one too many books, like lessons from, you know, old Protag. Maybe she's been around him for too long. All right, it's time to prove myself. Oh, yes! Mood. What is the name of the victim in this case? It's Herlock Sholmes. Giselle Brett. Behind the woman's student persona was the face of Queen Victoria. What? His insult to the Archie family name will never be forgotten. Oh, Kazuma, I miss him. He was such a good boyfriend and he didn't even get to last that long. Since I swore revenge back then, there has been a minor miracle atop my head. Observe the Archie growth. You see the seed of hope sprouting forth from the barren expanse of my crown? What is happening? What? Hosonaga, what are you wearing? And Natsume, like, what's happening? What is happening in this game? Everything connects. Why? Oh my god. Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Imperial Police Bureau. I'm in disguise, obviously, so I can go undetected. He has a turtle on his head. And I have, well, the next big thing in the books. An author renowned throughout the capital. In fact, yes. Soon to be sold out, the satirical I Am a Cat, a sensational success by Sosuke Natsume. Being able to blend flawlessly into a crowd is an important part of a detective's job. I submerged myself in the salty water, leaving only the turtle floating inconspicuously on the surface. Oh my. Clearly, the defendant, Rei Membami-san, does not possess an ounce of sense. I'm not sure that you should be labeling your best friend as lacking in common sense. Oh, look at our old saves. Oh, look at the silhouette of Sholmes right there. I miss Van Zeeks. I miss Sholmes. I miss Iris and Ginny. Miss Brett's words? A criminal left to do as she pleases just because she happens to be a British citizen? This country's judiciary is rotten to the core. The Supreme Court's rulings aren't worth the paper they're written on. The police are just imperial pawns. He has some opinions. Well, anyway, I quit. Whoa, wait, his ear infinitely spawns pencils. He took it and it respawned. His ear is a pencil dispenser? Wait, he's also like licking the pencil. But you only do that with pens. Wait, why is he licking? Woo! Let's go. I stabbed the English woman, and it's that very fact that proves I'm innocent. This sentence is just so... It's so baffling, dude. Whoa, he's fucking Wolverine with 4 pencils in his hands. Oh, God. This isn't my fault. The Empire trying to hold its head high, civilized nation, but bowing its head to foreign powers. I took up arms in the form of mighty pound men tirelessly. All the name is justice, right, and his Susato, with me. I'm there. The double Susato takedown! Sprig of my top knot. The time is right for farewell. Hope is lost forever. Taketsuchi. He's gonna cut off the top knot. Oh, God. Oh, the animation of the major Fs. I hereby find you not guilty! Woo! And the Sakura petals just fall from the ceiling. Beautiful. It's time to celebrate with swagger, to throw caution to the wind. Caution to the... what? I'm the great defense lawyer, Ryotaro Naruto, and I'm taking you out to a milk bar tomorrow. Basically, she's like, I need you to take me out on a date. I had to change my appearance for, well, obvious reasons, I hope, but it's me. Susato Mikitova. I don't know. So dashing, so divine. No! Double dashing, yes, and lavishly divine. Just look at you. I had no idea, Miss Susato-san, Esquire-S, that you were locum student Naruto's Esquire's cousin. Astonishingly astounding Ace Attorney. Oh, roll credits. On the voyage to Great Britain, we had a most unexpected encounter with Mr. Herlock Sholmes. I miss him. Just the mention of his name and I just go, yeah! What are you talking about? What does any of this have to do with Kazuma-sama? Nobody here in Japan knows anything about it. They don't know that the guy never made it to England, that he died on that steamship, and that he'll never... Oh, the judge! Whoa! Oh, the Joy-Cons couldn't handle the moment! Oh my God! Your Excellency. The trial's over. I'm not your Excellency anymore. I'm merely your father's friend, Seishiro Jigoku. Oh, this is really awkward.
I'm writing to you today because of another matter. I met Soseki-san and we talked about that second case he was involved in. Father has said nothing to me, but I feel certain of it. That case holds the key to some great unsolved mystery.
What is the Hound of the Baskervilles? I have a feeling that's what all of this is. What is it? Tell me now! I'm impatient. I'm gonna play this game for 30 hours straight to find out. Oh, wait! Chat, you see this? Wait! Look! Do I need to zoom in? You see that silhouette? It's right there. Let's go! Good morning, Iris. It smells delicious as usual. Before we eat, though, I have some news. I had a surprise this morning. Shh, not another word, Mr. Naruto. There he is, my man in the vest. Hello, vest. Nice to see you again. Morning to you too, Mr. Sholmes. Ah, yes, I see. Oh my god! Oh my god! That scared me! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Secondly, you have neglected to fasten the third button of your jacket. Clearly, when considered together, those two facts point to you have been flustered this morning. And the button was ripped off last night, if you remember. By you. Hurley pulled your button off? So, he pulled off my button. This is getting very strange. As the evening advanced, I picked up my violin and began to play the wailing notes of a haunting tune. But then, to my utter dismay, the third string snapped! Why did it have to happen? Why? Little wonder then that in my vexation I grabbed the first button I saw and ripped it from its proper place. Oh god. Of course, okay. This rat is so cute. Ah, Mr. Naruto, good. This is for you. It's a message from Mr. Saucy Nutsmeg. What? What the fuck is that name? Mr. Saucy Nutsmeg! It was only yesterday that Sosuke-san was in court and we were dispelling doubts about his innocence. And now, the very next day, there's a murder at the man's own address? We may very well be he may very well be the unluckiest man alive. Or, so it seemed to us at the time, but we were soon to discover it was worse than we thought. Dun dun dun! I see, you're in high spirits again this morning, Mr. Mustache. Ah, not the horrible Herlock Sholmes! Shove off! Show yourself to the door! I never invited you! He's so mad at Sholmes, it's so great. I am entirely at your disposal, Mr. Mustache. What can I do for you? Oh, Gregson's here! Oh, good old Gregson. Gives me heartburn every time I see your face at a crime scene, Sholmes. I deduce, Inspector, that your heartburn is a result of your excessive consumption of fried food. Oh shit, Sholmes, you can't just say that to him. Oh god, that's, oh. You can't say that! God, this place is a fucking mess. Why would a guy like this be in a place like this? This guy comes across as like a high-class British citizen, and he's in this decrepit room. What? So, Inspector, what was the victim's name? Who was he? Mr. William Shams. What the fuck? What? Just when I thought this game couldn't get any more fucking ridiculous. I take back everything I just said. Now I understand why Mr. William Shakespeare is in this room. It all makes sense now. Oh. I'm sorry, I can't get enough of this man. I love him. Yes! The victim's life was claimed by poison that tainted the contents of the plate. The soap and the lather about the young man's mouth are too perfectly matched to ignore. The cause of death was clearly intoxication due to excessive ingestion of foul soap. I love this man. I love him. Though personally, I have a greater interest in the taste of foul candle wax, of course. You what? It got worse. And with that acrid aroma lingering in the air, the victim met his end in tragic solitude. We can take comfort only in the fact that his soul was well cleansed on its way to the hereafter. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. His soul was cleansed when he died. So it's okay. Don't worry. He's good. And Gregson just had to sit and listen to all of this. He's probably dying. In truth, I've tried a little soap myself in the past. You've eaten it, you mean? My dear fellow, it was some time ago now. My postulation was that it would cleanse my gut. I am so done. And did it? As I writhed in agony on the floor and split the contents of my stomach, yes, I believe I did. It has an unpleasant taste and leads to great discomfort. In summary, I cannot recommend it. Chat, just so we're clear, the greatest detective in the world is telling you that he doesn't recommend eating soap. Just to boil this down into one sentence. Mr. Sholmes' observations and deductions are sometimes a little too sharp. He has a tendency to hit the nail on the side of the head and drive it in at an obtuse angle. Wow, that sounds like me with all of my theories. I fucking hate it. Why is this soap set so purposefully upon the dish, like the victim's last supper? In fact, yes. Could it be that the man was about to eat it? Of course, the fork reveals the answer. Natsume looks at the camera with the question mark! Huh? The Natsume what? A Western vessel for the serving of infusions of dried tea leaves. What is this description? That's how I'm gonna describe tea from now on. If the victim didn't eat the soap, then what did he eat? Yeah, it's a real mystery, isn't it? Ah, I've got it! He wasn't interested in eating the soap at all. It was this fork he wanted to satisfy his hunger with. Oh my god, we're as bad as Sholmes now. Chad, I got a theory for you. Are you ready for it? It's a good one. This is Mr. William Shakespeare, is it not? And my next question I ask you, is Mr. William Shakespeare not the author of Romeo and Juliet? Huh? You know where I'm going with this? Mr. Sholmes' deduction is clearly all wrong. 4. Mr. William Shakespeare was paid a handsome amount of money by the government to fake his death. The same poison used in Romeo and Juliet to temporarily kill a person. They would appear dead on all accounts, but come back to life the next day. He was paid for by the government to frame Mr. Natsume before heading back to Japan. I have figured out the entire game. You're welcome. In that same night, the victim had a visitor. And that visitor, Ryunosuke's. I need more of these deduction thing, logic and reasoning spectaculars. They're the best part of this game. You can't convince me otherwise. Poor Mr. Natsume must be feeling very low, being back in the cells, in a cell again so soon. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Indeed, oh happy day. Excuse me, could we have a word? Oh god, his jaw just like bounced like a bobblehead. There he is. Van Zeeks, everybody. All right, let's put our predictions out there. Last time I was not too far off. This time, I'm gonna say we get 1 bottle, 7 glasses, 2 legs. That's what I'm saying. The prosecution is ready, and Dracula is back. Witnesses, your names and occupations, please. I just completely froze on the spot. What my brain is thinking right now, it's questioning whether this is related to the tension that lies between Van Zeeks and Gregson. And in the 5th case, there was some really weird tension between Van Zeeks and Gregson. So I'm wondering if it happened as a result of this case, that or if it's something even after this, related to Strongheart, so. Then tell the court what did happen when you visited the victim's room. Why is Van Zeke so attractive? I hate this bitch. It's just like Mr. Sholmes, but like way different. I hate them both so much, but I love them both so much, and they're both attractive as hell. I fucking hate it. It really sucks. First glass is already gone. That did not take long. Behold, you have only to rearrange the letters of my name to see that me's a seraph, an angel indeed. Oh. Thus be I noble of mind, sweet of nature, and verily honest of heart, as all heavenly angels be. Because there isn't a less contrived meaning in your name. No, not at all. My liege, I am thy servant. Gladly I would do thy bidding. Shut up. Let me stop you there. Mr. Natsume left your room at 11 o'clock, but it wasn't until after 2 that the poison made you collapse. That amounts to more than 3 hours of missing time. There it goes. Oh my god, and the bottle! The chalice and the bottle, but oh god, he's pissed. The padlocks are made by a first-class locksmith from the finest quality steel. And the meter box itself is made from plate steel as well, welded shut to ensure it can't be opened again. So that's why at the bottom there's this giant puddle on the ground, because he puts in a fake coin that's given in the impressions of the bars of soap, whatever the red thing was, and then he melts it. So all he needs is a small hole at the bottom, and everything that's inside melts if it's wax. If it's made out of wax, it would just melt and drip onto the floor. Oh, glass number 4 is gone. And right there next to him is a bar of oh, they're just pointing out that one, right? You're right. It would appear to me then, counsel, that the man was eating the soap, was he? Pardon for disagreeing with your lordship, but certainly not. I like how Lord Van Zeeks just tries to say it so nicely. If it was Ryunosuke, he would have been like, my Nipponese friend, you are such a dumbass. But because it's the judge, he has to be like, I'm sorry, my lord, but I respectfully don't think that that's right. Oh, 2 bottles of wine! No! Oh, there's so much left to this trial. I was throwing my hand up in despair and happened to catch my hallowed bottle on the way. Pray, forgive my maladroit mistake. So instead of just Van Zeeks going like this, he's like, oops, my finger slipped on something. It's been on my mind ever since we got through that trial that you really ought to go into law, be a defense lawyer. You've got a natural talent for it, believe me. I guarantee it. I suppose, though. Wait a second! Why did I never question the fact of why was Mr. Sholmes on this boat in the first place? Did he ever say that? You cannot tell me that is a coincidence. That is not a coincidence that he is here. Now I'm like thinking if he was like in Japan the whole time during the Wilson case. Maybe. I hate how involved Sholmes is right now. Actually, what is that foul smell? Oh, hi. What is that foul smell? Oh, it's Sholmes. Oh god, did he like not shower or something? I felt it even more keenly in court today. For some reason, Lord Van Zeek seems to have an inherent disdain of the Japanese. Indeed. It is an interesting observation. Do you know something about it? Do you, Mr. Sholmes? Oh. It was about 10 years ago that Beric von Zieks chose to enter the legal profession. However, before that time, the young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan. He mentioned that he felt betrayed. Betrayed by his friend? Tell us more, Mr. Sholmes. What happened? I believe I've made it clear before. I'm unable to tell you anything about the affair. He knows so much and won't say a goddamn thing! It's so infuriating! All of these cases that he knows about that are related, and then he knows all these people, and he knows clearly about his partner now that I suspect that he was in Japan. Why don't you say anything, you son of a bitch? See you later. Yes, until later. No, Mr. Sholmes, we were thinking that you'd come with us. Oh, you were? I was? Yes, of course, you just said it a moment ago. Wait, what? You said we'd witness your forensic talents in action. Oh, yes, I do recall saying something along those lines. But you go on ahead. I shall be sure to follow you later, in all likelihood. Probably. Maybe. Well, I might. He's making funny faces at something on his desk. I thought he said he was gonna come with us to Mr. Shamspeare's room. No doubt he's preparing something, Mr. Naruhodo. Something amazing. Oh, he's sleeping. And he's doing it whilst asleep. Is there no limit to the man's talent? 'Twas foul indeed, the poison that mustached villain gaveth me. Forgive me, lady. I wish that you died from that poison. Oh, look! It's that lovely little cat. What was its name? Wagahoy. Oh, they didn't name the cat. Oh, is this where they take in the cat? In between the 4th and the 5th case, like, they acquire the cat. It must be because of this case. I am a cat. No, you're not. Do you think you could open your eyes for us, Mr. Natsume? I am not a cat. I'm glad we got that figured out. Personally, I should be quite content with such lodgings. A bath, a toilet, a fireplace, and a fascinating history. Why? It sounds like the lap of luxury. Okay, Sholmes, you can stay here, and I'll make sure to set up a grave for you in a very nice place. By way of appreciation, allow me to say 1 or 2 words. No. Stop! Right now! What is Sholmes doing? And make it stop now. About young Duncan, the night before the poor chap perished. He'd been writing a letter of affection to a young lady, Miss Green. A love letter, you mean? Where did I put it now? Here it is, left it on my desk. If you'll excuse me, let me see it now. What does it say? To my most beautiful and charming sweetheart. Do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence? My dear Mrs. Soto, this is precisely why I prefaced my reading with, if you'll excuse me. Ah, makes it all better now. Yes. All right, great. Glad we got that covered. Why do detectives insist on such an ex post facto modus operandi? Why solve a case after it's happened? Instead of preventing a case before it happens. That is what sets a great detective apart. Tell me, is that why you were in Japan? I'm still thinking about why he was on the ship. Fuck, I can't stop thinking about it. Okay, so you guys want to hear my theory. Now, it's not so much of like a story theory, but something that I think is very relevant and I should pay attention to. I think I have come to realize one thing about Mr. Sholmes the more I think about him. I have come to realize that I think it is very relevant what Mr. Sholmes remembers versus the things that he brushes off. If he forgets something, if he doesn't remember a person from a certain case, or if he doesn't remember how a certain case is playing out or how it played out before, it's because it wasn't relevant to him and it wasn't important to him. So there's two things. One, he never talks about Wilson. Ever. I don't think he's ever mentioned him. The other thing is his remembrance of Mr. Barrick von Zeeks. He remembers him very well, but he specifically remembers Van Zeeks for over 10 years, which is really telling about how important of a character Von Zeeks is, I think. I'm wondering what greater role Van Zeeks has in all of this for Sholmes to have that big of an impression off of Mr. Reaper. 9:23 a.m. Old Bailey, defendant's antechamber. So we're back. Oh my god! Why? I hate it so much. Let's say that's glass number 5. I think we went through 4 glasses last time. As a rule, I fill my hallowed chalice up to 7 times during any one trial. Wait, what? Wait, excuse me? How is he not drunk? Because he's a vampire. You can't get drunk. Alcohol doesn't affect vampires. Yeah. Glass number 6. I assure you, I'm not such a buffoon that I had to kiss pipes.
Objection!
Oh, glass number 7. Oh, and immediately brings out number 8. To begin with, the lamp in the victim's room is high on the wall. In order to place his lips to the pipe that feeds it, he would have to be a contortionist. These are empty assertions. Oh my god! And chalice number 8 goes immediately! Record-breaking, chalice-breaking! Ah! The Justice Ministry is currently assessing whether or not to permit fingerprints as evidence in court, however. My lord, this is an exciting new forensic technique developed by the great detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. This curious photograph, or whatever it is, presented by the defense, the so-called skin prints, clearly that cannot be accepted as any form of usable evidence in this case. Damn, he really has it out for Sholmes. But it's an exciting new forensic technique developed by a great detective. It's nothing! A mere toy developed by an amateur sleuth with too much time on his hands. Chalice number 9 is gone and he fucking hates Sholmes. And I see her doing it, my wife. She gets that devilish look on her face and she slips some white powder into my cup. You mean like sugar? And you drink it anyway? I was brought up pauper, I was. If someone gives you a cuppa, you drink it. And what happened to you? What did it taste like? It was god-awful, believe you me. Salty as hell. Salty? Then I think, perhaps what your wife put in your tea was salt. She doesn't even care enough to poison me properly, eh? Unbelievable. Third wine bottle? Dang, that's the most wine bottles he's thrown. I was determined that today would be the day, as sleep seduced me last night, I thought. Tomorrow, for once, I shall not oversleep. I'll rise early and be present in court to support my companions. Such spirited determination has a beauty all of its own, does it not? Oh, yes. And then I began to muse on the subject. Why do people oversleep? I query. Oh my god. Why, time after time, do they make the same foolish blunder? And the answer came to me at once. It's so delightfully simple. People oversleep because they sleep. Upon with which realization, I attempted an experiment. I didn't sleep a wink last night. And so, the conclusion of last night's experiment is this. A good night's sleep is quite simply essential. Okay. How old are you again? You are 34? And just now figuring this out. Okay. Though, of course, such circumstantial evidence doesn't prove Miss Green's guilt. I shall leave the bottle in your care now, but licking the inside of the neck is not recommended. Thank you. It's just not recommended. He's not saying that I can't do it. It's just not recommended to, you know. Okay. I have a word. Gregson, how good of you to come. Forget it, excuse me. I like how he just turns away from Schultz right away. Just immediate, like, oh fuck, I immediately regret talking to Sholmes at all.
William Shakespeare, my liege, for mine occupation I can only say that I be a tragic victim to be pitied.
Currently unemployed, in other words.
I'm Olive Green. I'm a fledgling artist. Well, no. Not a fledgling, really. A hopeless failure who's too weak-spirited to admit that she has no real talent, I suppose.
Also currently unemployed, in other words. That's a good one, Van Zeeks. I like that. And you, Miss Green.
What did I do?
As this torn-off end of the envelope proves, the note was originally in Mr. Shamspeare's room. So how is it that it came to be in your possession?
I don't have the first idea. I'm just a fledgling artist after all.
There is only one explanation. You broke into Mr. Shamspeare's room and stole it.
You did what? Sorry, thou hast what? You broke, I mean, thou were in my room?
Uh-oh, he's losing his Shakespeare. All is going to shit now. Bottle of poison. Oh god, what if I present this? Oh god. Say it ain't so, this can't be it.
Objection.
Fuck! No! Yesterday at the hospital we saw you with this bottle. Oh god, I don't want to accuse this girl. The person who attempted to take Mr. Shamspeare's life with poison was you, Miss Olive Brett Green. Why did I say Brett? Me still thinking about Giselle Brett. Oh god, her easel fell on her. Oh god, she's not okay. Based on a wonderful new discovery in the field of forensic science by the great detective Mr. Sholmes. A great detective? Is that some kind of joke? Do you really think I'm going to be daunted by a man with such a ridiculous title? I should think the great bard ought to recognize such a title when he hears one, Mr. Shamspeare. What are you doing here, great detective? Your usual haunts are the filthy back streets of the capital, are they not? Ah, Mr. Reaper, it's been too long. And I see your complexion has worsened since we last met. Oh my god! Mr. Sholmes! You can't say that! I'm just gonna accuse everyone. Okay, Mr. Meterman, it's clearly you.
Take that!
Fuck! Sholmes! Damn it! I think I've gone through most people. Except for Olive Green. Why would she have anything? Oh my... Oh my god, she has the key! You dumb idiot, Crystal! Oh my gosh!
Give the key to me! The detective shan't have it!
It's over, Mr. Shamspeare. You're out of options now. There's only one thing left for you to do. Admit your guilt.
Oh, shameful spear, despair!
Be thy name! Oh my god. What exploded? I don't understand where the confetti came from. His hat. His hat just... Okay. Confetti!
William Shamspeare. How does it go? To be or not to be? That is the question.
From Shakespeare's Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1.
Well, let me tell you, in your case, it's not to be. That is the answer. You deserve to die for what you've done.
Damn, girl, shit! And what's in it? What exactly is the loot? Let us look then, if you're ready. Let's examine the late burglar's hole. It's not gonna be money, I presume.
I feel as though I've seen that emblem somewhere before, you know? Where could it have been?
That's enough of that. He knows. I knew right away he knows. I think it has everything to do with his partner in the Hound of the Baskervilles. And you look very pleased, Iris.
I am, because I was starting to wonder what I could use as the basis of this month's story in the magazine. But this case will be perfect.
Oh, no, it won't be.
The mystery of the knife in the mist. And the mustached man in the convict's curse, perhaps.
Oh, you can do those ones, sure.
I can make a 2-part story. I can't wait.
A word, please, Iris.
What is it, Hurley?
I'm sorry, but you can't write about this case. It's out of the question.
Why not? It's a great case.
I shall have to insist that you limit yourself to the first of the 2 titles. The second must never be written. Is that clear? Oh. Oh, man, dude.